This episode of Extreme Detail was suggested by this user, Bahaminator. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Anyways, he suggested we take a look at some insects or bees, even though that may be a little difficult. Which it was, but I'm up for a challenge, so without further ado, here are some bees in extreme detail. This little guy is a honeybee, and to figure out what he's doing right now, let's take a closer look. This bee's kind of doing two things right now. He's mainly collecting nectar, but what he's doing inadvertently is picking up pollen and pollinating flowers. Now, he's sticking his proboscis into each flower petal to pick up the nectar. You can think of a proboscis as kind of like an elephant's trunk. And as I mentioned earlier, one of the actual side effects of him doing this is he's pollinating the flowers. He's picking up pollen from one flower and delivering it to another. And as you can kind of see on his legs right now, the yellow stuff, that's pollen. And it's actually been estimated that 1/3 of the human food supply is dependent on insect pollination, of which this little guy does most of it. Oh, and while he's doing all that, he's also making honey. How he does that is once he's sucked up the nectar, it usually stores in his stomach for about 30 minutes. It mixes with proteins and enzymes, and then he takes it back to the beehive and he poops it out, and you got honey. Now, to be fair, I don't know if bees actually poop out honey, but that's just kind of how I have it pictured in my head. Anyways, thanks for watching, and as always, feel free to leave a comment letting me know what you would like to see in extreme detail next time. Until then, I'll see you guys later. This is just an extra shot that I thought was kind of cool. There's a little bug on this flower, and apparently this bee sees it and it's like, later!